Yes, well, certainly, Diabo, we are going to be catching up with him. But before we do, we just need to give a brief update. We understand that students are standing by for an instruction to come from SRC members who are logged in meetings to try and find a way forward. We do understand that there were also plans to mediate between Wits management and SRC members. And this mediation process was expected to be led by Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi. We understand that NSFAS board chairperson Ernest Khoza was also going to be present, as well as the Deputy Minister for Higher Education, Buti Manamela, were all expected to be there. This is according to a statement that was released by Mnyamana yesterday and was posted on social media. It's unclear if those meetings and that mediation process has indeed gone ahead, but we are first going to talk to him about the suspension and his thoughts on that. Thank you so much for speaking to us and for allowing us to just catch up with you. That suspension, how do you feel about it? The first time we spoke, you said you were not going to accept the suspension. You have since announced that you are indeed suspended. What is happening that you're consulting with your legal representative?
So, with the suspension, I've noted the suspension, but I still maintain that I won't accept that suspension. Because when I received the suspension, I was on the way to meet the Premier. The Premier has called me and asked me what's happening at Wits, and I did outline the issues that students who are academically eligible to register cannot register. Students who are registered are sleeping in libraries. But from the management, we've never heard from the Vice-Chancellor. Since then, even today, the Vice-Chancellor is declining to meet. Just to give you the update from Wits University, when we raised this concern, on Saturday we had a meeting with the Vice-Chancellor's office. I think it was Prof. Carl Steven and Vuksana and the Dean. From that meeting, they said the issues which we are raising are sectoral issues which must be addressed by NFSAS, are sectoral issues which must be addressed by the Department of Higher Education. As an SRC, in an effort to address these issues, we were able to sit down with the chair of NFSAS, we were able to sit down with the Deputy Minister Buti Manamela and the Premier. We asked the Premier to mediate the situation at Wits, but the Vice-Chancellor still declined. Even today, I received a call from the Premier saying the Vice-Chancellor said he's not meeting the SRC, so there are currently no meetings. And this is what we are being asking for. So it is the arrogance which we are receiving from Wits University. We want to resolve these issues. The Premier is ready, NFSAS is ready, the Department of Higher Education is ready, but the Vice-Chancellor is saying he's not going to meet us. The Vice-Chancellor is the most senior person in Wits University.
Now, there are those who are saying that student representatives have been a no-show to such meetings or meetings intended to resolve this. And the university is also accusing students of moving the goalpost. You know, when they have made 300 beds available, you've moved it to 500. And after they've met that, you then move it to 1,000. What are your thoughts pertaining to that?
So we asked for 1,000 beds because there were 1,000 students who are in our libraries. And when we engaged with Wits University, they said we can only give you 150. And we told them, so what about the 750 students? There are students now who are still at home who are afraid to come back to campus because they don't want to be subjected to sleeping in libraries, bathrooms, and in gyms. So hence they've asked the university to please provide these beds. And the university, it did do this last year. There is SLN which is open, there is Wits Waters which is open, which can accommodate these students. But what makes students angry and what makes me angry is that the Vice-Chancellor has never reached out to speak with us. That's why we're asking, come, let us speak and discuss. What is he hiding?
Before, we're running out of time, and this is why I keep trying to stop you. We understand that the university has gone ahead and evicted suspended students, the 6 suspended students, including yourself. And this is despite an agreement that you had reached over the weekend that the students would remain on campus. Was there such an agreement that was reached, and what has happened to the 6 students that have since been evicted from the institution?
On Saturday, there was an agreement. It was before I was suspended. Actually, I was expecting the suspension. I was told by campus security that your suspension is coming, and I said to them, I would gladly receive the suspension, but I won't retreat because of the suspension. And the grounds of the suspension are null and void. Our lawyers will speak with that. So currently, right now, students are being evicted. They are changed the key rooms and everything. Even myself, my clothes are there in my mother's car. So we have nowhere to place. Some lecturers have extended then invite to come to the houses, and we do appreciate such things. But as of now, those students don't have anywhere to sleep. Those students don't have anywhere to park. They are stranded. It shows how Wits University's attitude towards their students.
Certainly. There you have it, Mnalenhle Mthethwa talking to us about the plight of students who have been since suspended, saying that they find themselves stranded and having to rely on Good Samaritans who have opened their doors for them. For now, though, it's back to you in studio.